Have you ever seen someone with great power, but very little control over themselves? Sometimes the strongest people on the outside are the weakest on the inside. Today, let me tell you a story from ancient times. A story about a mighty king who could conquer nations, but not his own temper. Long ago, in a kingdom of golden towers and bustling markets, there lived a king named Varun. He was feared by enemies, respected by nobles, and adored by his people. His strength was legendary. But the king had one terrible weakness. He could not control himself. His anger came like storms, his desires like wildfires, and his decisions like arrows shot too fast. Whenever things didn't go his way, he shouted, punished, or destroyed. His advisors whispered, "The king is powerful, but his temper is more powerful." One day, a small misunderstanding led the king to order the arrest of an innocent merchant. The merchant's old mother rushed to the palace, trembling but brave. She fell at the king's feet and cried, "Your Majesty, if you cannot govern your own anger, how will you govern your kingdom?" Everyone in the court froze. No one had dared speak to the king like this before, but her words pierced deeper than any sword. For the first time, King Varun felt something new. Not anger, but shame. That night, he could not sleep. He paced across his chamber. Am I truly a slave? He wondered. A slave to my own emotions. The next morning, he called the wisest sage in the land. "Teach me," the king said, "not how to conquer kingdoms, but how to conquer myself." The sage smiled gently. A kingdom is ruled by command, but the self is ruled by awareness. For months, the king trained. He learned to breathe before reacting, to think before shouting, to listen before deciding. He practiced patience, like a warrior practices swordsmanship. Slowly, something magical happened. His people no longer feared him. They trusted him. His advisors no longer trembled. They respected him. His kingdom no longer stood on power alone. It stood on wisdom. And soon, the world began to say, King Varun is not just a ruler of lands, he is a ruler of himself. So the next time anger rises or emotions start pulling you like ropes, remember this story. Even a mighty king can fall if he loses control. But anyone, yes, even you, can rise higher when you master yourself.